Ashley if she has had sex with other men. Garrett dares Luke to touch her breast. The film starts in a frigid neighborhood with a merry environment of Christmas that's celebrated by all of the families. But a lady named Ashley does not appear to share the occasion spirits, for she cannot spend this Christmas with her family. Ashley is in step on her way to the domestic of family who has inquired her to look after children, their 12-year-old child, Luke, who fair had his wet dream for the first time. Luke shared his encounter with his companion, Garrett, who had experienced the same thing. Luke has sentimental sentiments for Ashley, and he tells his best companion that he is aiming to make out with her this evening. Garrett, be that as it may, considers that Luke is as well youthful for Ashley, but Luke is decided to work out his arrange. Not long after, Ashley arrives, and is welcomed by Luke's guardians who are approximately prepared to take off for Christmas party. It is uncovered that Ashley has been looking after children Luke for very a few time, since he was fair 8 a long time ancient, which clarifies why the guardians believe her to handle the now brattier preteen Luke. Luke's mother tells Ashley that Luke has begun sleepwalking once more, so Ashley will need to keep a pencil on his entryway handle to know in the event that he is in his room at night. When Luke's guardians and Garrett take off, Ashley talks to her boyfriend, Ricky, who demands on assembly her, but she denies. Be that as it may, as time goes, it shows up that Luke is energetic to appear her that he is now not a boy. He begins pulling off safe stunts to exhibit his mettle and development, and is sharp on awing her. Whereas she goes to deplete the champagne bottle within the kitchen, she finds the terrace entryway open and close it. She gets a call from Ricky again and hangs up sense of contention between the two that irritates her. Indeed, in spite of the fact that Luke knows that her boyfriend keeps calling for her, but it doesn't discourage him from attempting to tempt her. Ashley at that point gets a call on the phone within the kitchen, but no one answers, and goes to observe a frightfulness motion picture with Luke. Luke tells her that she shouldn't be dating a fellow like Ricky, but Ashley closes him up saying that Luke is kiddo. She at that point says that she overlooked to arrange the pizza, but fair at that point they listen the doorbell and discover a pizza conveyance boy. Ashley tells the conveyance boy that she hasn't requested the pizza, but Luke says that it could be his father who requested, so he takes the pizza. They conclusion up eating the pizza and observing a frightfulness film together. Luke keeps attempting to make a move on her, indeed goes as distant as improperly putting a hand on her thigh, which she brushes off, and inclines on her bare. He is hindered when Ashley gets a phone call and answers it. She returns to sit next to him after the phone call, and they observe the motion picture a small bit more, until Luke all of a sudden moves to kiss her commandingly, putting her off and frightening her. As a result, Ashley gets up obtrusively denying his propels presently. Ashley gets a call from a man who tells her that he can observe her. So she goes to the patio window, but sees no one there. She at that point finds that the back entryway is open, and rapidly inquires Luke to pass her phone to her, but he incidentally drops it in the angle tank. The gatecrasher uncovers himself to be Garrett, who had arranged to drag a trick on Ashley by frightening her. At that point, all of a sudden a commotion can be listened from upstairs. Ashley takes the kitchen cut and climbs upstairs to examine, taken after by the two boys. They discover that somebody has broken the window on the moment floor by tossing a brick at it. Ashley tries to utilize the landline to create a call, and is surprised to discover that there's no gathering. The three of them discover out that they are now not able to get to the web, nor call anybody with the landline. They arrange to elude with Ashley's car, but finds that someone has sliced her tire with a knife. Garrett at that point returns ground floor to uncover that there's an editorial on the brick that says that they must not take off the house, or they will die. Garrett, in any case, gets to be froze and doesn't regard the caution and makes a sprint to the front yard, where an unrevealed figure shoots him. Frightened, Ashley and Luke move to cover up from the gatecrasher. They choose to stow away within the loft, maintaining a strategic distance from a secretive figure who has presently made their way interior the house. Fortunately, the gatecrasher is unaware of their nearness within the loft, so he strolls out of the room. Ashley is at that point cracked out by an insect and is almost to drop off the upper room, but Luke spares her. After that, they step down from there, and Luke goes to recover a weapon reserved in his parents' room. He then takes Ashley to another room, indeed in spite of the fact that the intruder is still meandering around the house. The intruder steps within the room, and not long after Ashley recognizes that the intruder's cover has a place to Luke. So she powers the intruder to require his veil off, uncovering that he is Garrett. As a result, Ashley gets to be exceptionally irate when she learns that Luke needed to tempt her by terrifying her and arranging a protect. Presently angry since his arrange was thwarted, Luke slapped Ashley so difficult that she fell down the stairs, thumping her out. As Ashley wakes up, she realizes that she has been tied to a chair with her mouth taped closed, whereas Luke and Garrett casually move around the house. Luke confesses his adore for Ashley in spite of their 5 years age difference. The two boys make her play a game. During a game of truth or dare, he asks Ashley if she has had sex with other men. Garrett dares Luke to touch her breast. Garrett and Luke start to argue. Garrett tells Luke that he should dare him to touch Ashley, but Luke says no. When Ashley is alone in the room, she finds a flashlight, picks it up, and points it at the window, using it to send signals for help. But she gets found out when Luke and Garrett come back, and the flashlight is removed. Luke then makes her drink something. Will make her forget everything when she wakes up the next day. Suddenly, the doorbell rings, and Ashley tries to shout for help, but they stop her. He plays loud music, and then he hears Ricky at the door. Ricky says he has come to see Ashley. A message from her. Luke tells Ricky that Ashley is upset with him and doesn't want to see him again. Ricky decides to go, but he asks Luke to do something. Give her the flower bunch he brought. But when Luke opens the door to get the flowers, Ricky enters the house by pushing his way in. In the other room, Ashley hits herself. The person picks up a piece of broken glass from the floor without anyone noticing. Luke says to Ricky that Ashley is upstairs because she has a stomach ache from her period. As Ricky goes upstairs to look for her, Luke takes a baseball bat from his room and hits him hard. The two of them start fighting on the ground. Garrett then walks in with a shotgun in his hands. Luke sees a chance to hit Ricky. Ricky is now tied to another chair next to Ashley, and now we find out that Luke was the one who sent the text to Ricky using Ashley's phone.